only one, fly in the ointment, really.
The fly's name is Mr. X. The ointment is Hensley and Cecilia.
When we first came here, my wife went out to look at a bird, a pigeon up on the back tree here. She got the fingers over the fence and we hadn't even seen this guy, didn't even know who he was.
I said to Hensley, "Oh, that man gave me the finger." And I said I was looking at a bird.
What is it? This one, is it?
Mm.
Yeah, like that.
Mm.
Yeah. And he did it another time over the fence here too.
He did it over the fence one other time.
Hensley and Cecilia calmly took their neighbour's finger in their collective stride and hoped that would be it.
I think that man's throwing a rock through the window, Hensley. Hensley?
I dialed 111 straight away and I got the lady on the phone and she said, "Oh, but there was someone out straight away, so, and hello, my neighbour from here had gone up the driveway and met the policeman and I held him up the driveway, telling him that he didn't throw the rock and I don't know what they're talking about." And we hadn't even spoken to the police and told them that it was him that had thrown the rock at that time.
And it was $101.20. And then it all turned to custard from there.
As a rule, Terry and Anne don't receive too many rocks through their windows. Instead, they are regularly visited by the authorities, summoned at the drop of a hat by you-know-who.
We end up with environmental services, noise control, police, the dog ranger. Anybody that'll listen to him, he'll do it, and he knows just how far to push them to get them to come, and why they listen to him, I won't bag it if I know, because they're just little wee things, but I guess they've got to follow them through, so.
He's just an angry little man looking for a place to do something.
He just wanders off down the drive laughing to himself,
I mean, I don't even go out in the backyard during the daytime and hang my washing out. I hang it out at night so that he doesn't know I'm out there. So how bad's that?
To yell out down the street that I'm number one, I'm the king of Te Kapa at the top of his voice, or he likes to wander around his underpants mowing his lawn, saying that he's the dominant person on the street, and that's the way he acts. Well, we can't do nothing about that. The guy's obviously got a good body and likes showing it off, but not everybody out in the street likes to see it,
Wayne and Elaine know all about their neighbour's body because they've seen a great deal more of it than they would like.
He was banging some woman off, first of all in the office on the deck and in his house, and then he walked through the ranch slide and finished it off on the deck, and we were yelling and egging him on. And
It was all for show.
It was all for show. It was the window, the blinds were pulled up. Any other time he has his blinds down, they were pulled up, the lights were on in there, and it was easy to see someone was getting sharpened on the table.
Why would you have a security light facing that way? Because he likes to disturb people and be an arsehole at night time and try and keep people awake. With the music, you imagine something blaring in there, and we're just here.
We all just like listening to nice music, but when you hear it come on at 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's not even there, he's in Australia, and it's playing, "Are you lonesome tonight?" It's enough to make you rocket out of bloody bed. It's playing, "Are you lonesome tonight?" And it's playing, "Are you lonesome tonight?" It's enough to make you rocket out of bloody bed. Such a great joke when his wife up and shot through. She played the same thing back to him one night. "Are you lonesome tonight? Are you lonesome tonight?" And saying, "Are you lonesome tonight?" It's enough to make you rocket out of bloody bed. This was a stereo on a timer. In fact, Elaine thought it was such a great joke when his wife up and shot through. She played the same thing back to him one night. "Are you lonesome tonight?" And we could hear him swearing and abusing and going on up there. So we actually enjoy a bit of it too. So
You've got to get back at him.
it's only
Insult. Nonetheless, Gary agreed to walk us through his routine. Tangata whenua and ladies, avert your eyes.
Just grows vegetables at home, and he was bringing them over to my wife, which I told him where he could stick his vegetables. While he was handing vegetables to her, when he's walking out, he's surveying my backyard. He wasn't really like, every time I come into the property at night, you see the kitchen curtains go across about an inch and he's peering out. Sometimes I accommodate him and flash my lights and toot my horn at him. So just for a bit of entertainment, really.
Gary likes a bit of entertainment, and the last time he caught the neighbour perving, he decided to put on a show.
One day, I happened to go down to the garage below the house here, and I looked over and he's over there taking photos of my property. So I thought, I walked over to my driveway and down my trousers and showed him my butt.
In Māori culture, the baring of buttocks is considered an insult. Nonetheless, Gary agreed to walk us through his routine. Tangata whenua and ladies, avert your eyes.
So I got to about here. His wife was driving out of the driveway. I just unbuckled my pants and went like this.
Just like the Queen in '92, Gary's neighbour experienced an anus horribilis.
And pity we can't take them back off and show them again.
But unlike the Queen, the neighbour got straight on the phone to the cops.
Within an hour or so, I was invited down to the police station, and I was told that I'm under arrest, and when they finished reading out their rights and all that, I just said no comment. She said, well, why did you do it? And I said, well, every time he looks at the photo, he'll know what he looks like to me. I didn't think it was a arrestable thing. I mean, I was on my own property. I thought you could walk around nude on your own property if you wanted to.
Gary was